First, he is the peak strength of the king. He also has the title of Soul Master. The Array King belongs to the human metaverse company. At the same time, it is the same as Luo Feng. He is also a member of the Hongmeng. Luo Feng originally regarded him as a friend, so after entering the Star Tower, Luo Feng temporarily formed an alliance with the Heavenly Array King and some other King Seal powerhouses. Act together, and the strongest of these people is only the limit of the king, instead of being invincible. But this operation was actually a big trap set by the Heavenly Array King. He watched the treasure that Luo Feng obtained in the sacrificial tower. I think it's better to compete for the stars of the town. It is better to hunt allies. This makes it easier to obtain wealth. In battle, Luo Feng and the Heavy Arrow King killed 4 kings together. Seeing that the King of Exorcism and the King of Heavenly Array were in a bitter battle, Luo Feng sent the Heavy Arrow King to support the King of Exorcism. He went to help the King of Heavenly Array. For the sake of acting, he performed a full set. The Heavenly Array King even let him and his servant King Plated Plate burn the divine body. Luo Feng, in order to save him, carried a wave of impact. Instead, he was plotted by the King of Heavenly Array. Something almost happened, and in the face of the attack of the Heavenly Array King, the Soul Master, Luo Feng fell into a fantasy. Although he quickly regained consciousness with his supermental power, but he also saw through the conspiracy of the King of the Heavenly Array. But Luo Feng couldn't hold back his anger. Prepared to detonate the Vulcan Source crystal when it falls. I want to kill the King of the Heavenly Array in one fell swoop. Critical moment. Star Tower Receiver. He was the eldest disciple of the Mountain Guest. The Lord of the Universe, Beauty, secretly made a move. With mysterious power, Luo Feng was pulled to a halt. The King of the Heavenly Array was fortunate to escape. Luo Feng was born on Earth and cultivated the 9 Tribulation secret code. Become the 3rd heir candidate for the Star Tower. After that, Luo Feng has experienced the test of more than 6,000 years. Just now he successfully subdued the Star Tower. Became the 3rd disciple of the Mountain Rider. After recognizing the Lord. Although Luo Feng couldn't call the Star Tower for the time being, but obtained the Town Seal Star and Star Evangelism map. In this way, the King of Refinement of the Heart was subdued. 8 immortal servants including King Xinzhong. After Luo Feng learned the current coordinates of the Heavenly Array King through the Lazy Yen King, sends 6 immortal servants to clean him up. The King of Mountain Roars, the Water King and the Extreme Rainbow King took the lead. Use Space Blockade. Although the King of the Heavenly Array has allies to help, but it was hit hard. The body also burned to 82%. Later, he was attacked by the Rainbow King using the Treasure Purple Bell. The divine body suddenly fell to 33%. Later, Luo Feng sent the Heart Refinement King again. The King of Heaven has no door to heaven and no way to go to the earth. At this time, Luo Feng had already broken away from the military system. There is no penalty for killing him. Eventually, Luo Feng chose to use the 10,000 heart soul control method to control the Heavenly Array King. Bai Jing is also a very strong soul king peak. For him, there is a certain use value. So, the Heavenly Array King saved his life. The formation controlled by the Heavenly Array King was in Luo Feng's next battle. It has played a more important role, although he is not a strong offensive powerhouse. But its auxiliary ability can also be regarded as the top among the king's powerhouses. It can be called Luo Feng's big arm. Second, the Heart Refinement King is one of the 8 servants of Luo Feng. Soul Attack Type King. Strength is at the limit of the king. A major subordinate race from the mechanical faction, Heart Clan. This race is born with a strong soul, good at refining the secret method of refining the mind. The Heart Refinement King made a name for himself on the battlefield outside the domain. It also relies on his powerful soul attack. He has killed the human race many times to become immortal. In the Star Tower battlefield, he came to deal with Luo Feng as a reinforcement of the mechanical race, trying to attack Luo Feng's soul with the secret method of refining the heart and 9 needles. But it was countered by Luo Feng, so much so that it was backlash. Strength was greatly reduced. Then it was controlled by Luo Feng. Speaking of which, the process of subduing the Heart Refinement King, it was the most difficult in Luo Feng to subdue the 8 kings, because it has quite strong soul defense. Luo Feng's use of the Golden Horn Giant Beast clone was considered successful. Although the Heart Refinement King is only the limit of the king, but the attack can go straight to the enemy's soul. It has a combat power comparable to that of the First Order Universe Venerable. His heart refining technique is also followed. Luo Feng played a key role in fighting the Zerg. Third, the Xinzhong King comes from the subordinate race of the Rigo clan camp. Chong clan. This race is hard, like a divine weapon. He is the best tank. Famous for its strong physique, it is famous on the battlefield outside the territory. During the battle for the Star Tower, the Xinzhong King tried to use the Xinzhong body to carry Luo Feng's attack, but he was easily defeated by Luo Feng's Beast God Way. Then he was subdued. The physical defense of the Xinzhong King is comparable to that of the invincible powerhouse of the king. At most, it can withstand the attack sent by the Universe Venerable. And when Luo Feng led his servants to fight, the Xinzhong King will also rush to the front, use his strong physique to clear the way for Luo Feng or block the attack. Fourth, the Iron Banner King is also an extreme powerhouse of the king, good at using flag-type treasures to fight. There are various attack methods. After Luo Feng subdued him, the Iron Banner King also relied on his flexible fighting style, increased the winning rate for Luo Feng, deal with a variety of complex situations. Fifth, the King of Sorrow is the peak powerhouse of the king. It is a strong woman. Its soul attack ability is particularly outstanding. She can interfere with enemies by unleashing terrifying soul fluctuations, put it into chaos, thus creating favorable conditions for one's own side. Win the final battle. And in the Battle of the Star Tower, the soul attack released by the Sorrowful King was as ever-changing as a ghost. Make it difficult for the enemy to deal with. 6. King Chu Ken is also a peak powerhouse who is crowned king. He has a deep understanding of the law of the soul. He is able to flexibly use his soul power in battle, perform a powerful secret spell, influence other people's souls. After Luo Feng subdued him, he also added a lot to Luo Feng's team. 7. The Extreme Rainbow King is the ultimate powerhouse of the king because he is suitable for using the purple bell. Luo Feng once gave him this treasure purple bell for use. The strength of the Rainbow King is very strong. There is also a treasure called the purple bell as a blessing. At the same time, it became the magic sound fire god bell that the purple bell king had not practiced at the beginning. Strength has been greatly increased. In the follow-up, he also made great achievements for Luo Feng's camp. 8th place. The King of Covered Water is the ultimate powerhouse of the king. It has a precious ice silk mesh. This treasure is based on ice silk mesh. After expanding, it can instantly form an ice water field covering millions of kilometers. Every drop of water weighs 1,000 pounds. It can be called horror. The King of Overturning Water is very good at it. Use the ice silk net to attack enemies or defend against them. The ice and silk net were in his hands. The power will be used to the limit. Sometimes it forms a tough barrier. Protection has been prepared. It can also be turned into a powerful offensive weapon. Entangle the enemy. In the Star Tower battle, the ice and muddy silk net manipulated by the Water King gave many strong people a headache.